that right there is a high school football coach from Appalachia, Virginia. His name is Travis Turner, and he's missing right now. But Virginia State Police just gave us new information, just coming into our email, that that man there is not just missing, he's also now wanted on 5 counts of possession of child pornography and 5 counts of using a computer to solicit a minor. Now, this is an investigation they say that is ongoing, and additional charges could be pending. Okay, just giving you a quick rundown here. I'm going to read through some of the information we're getting from Virginia State Police on this particular case as they are actively searching for Turner. Again, that you're looking at him right there on your screen, that 46-year-old high school football coach in Virginia. Right now, we know that on Thursday, the 20th, so just days ago, as part of an early portion of an investigation, Virginia State Police special agents were sent to Turner's residence in Appalachia, that's in Wise County, and this was part of the investigation not to arrest him. But while they were in transit, the agents were told that Turner was no longer at that location. So, what it appears is that last Thursday, special agents from state police were in this investigation. They were going to his home in Wise County simply as part of the investigation. They say they were not going there to arrest him, but at some point between them going to the home, they were informed that he was no longer at that location. Okay, now they have him listed not only as disappearing, missing, but also we're learning now new charges have been filed for him for child pornography and soliciting a minor using a computer. Okay, Sarah, can we do one quick thing for me? For those who may not know where Wise County, can we pull up a quick map of where Wise County is? And I think maybe I can look up some information to see what school this particular Travis Turner is a high school coach of. I'm looking that up while you look up the actual map. And while we do that, I do want to kind of share some information about the investigation so far. Since he disappeared, state police say that they've utilized a number of different tactics to try to find him. That includes search and rescue teams. That includes drones, canines. All of that has been used to assist in the search. And they want to be very clear that their main priority right now is to locate Turner safely. They say, though, he is now considered a fugitive. But they do say that their primary objective right now is to locate Turner safely, who, again, it appears has been missing since Thursday when those special agents went to his home. Let's see if I can figure out which high school as we look there. Is that in the western portion of the state there?
Yes, and he, I believe, was at Union High School.
Yeah, yes. Union High School football coach there in Wise County. Let's see if there's any more information maybe on his history, background with the school. Let's see here. So I'm just looking at some other reporting from one of our ABC affiliates in terms of the investigation that we're seeing. They spoke with a state police member who had said over the weekend that they at the time were focusing their search on the general location surrounding Turner's house. That's where they were using, as I previously mentioned, those drones and police canines. And obviously to now, they have not been able to locate him. So listen, if you do see that man there, we can go ahead and pull it up full, Sarah. If you see Travis Lee Turner, you are asked to contact police. You can contact police. The number that I am seeing at the moment is the 540 540-444-7788. That is the number that I'm looking at right now, 540-444-7788. Again, the missing high school football coach out of Wise County, Virginia, now is facing charges for child pornography and using a computer to solicit a minor. He is considered a fugitive, but state police say they are just trying to find him safely right now. That is the objective. So, interesting information that is coming in, literally, that just came into our email. We had seen earlier that there was a search for a missing football coach, but the new details coming out about the charges is just within the last few minutes for those who are joining us here on our stream. Again, thank you for joining us on Live Impact News, as we are based in Virginia, but in Hampton Roads, Virginia, which, just by looking at that map there, Sarah, I would say is about at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours east of where this search is taking place. That looks like it's much further. Yeah, that's on the other side of Blacksburg. That may be even further than that at this point, maybe 3+ hours from where we are located there in the Virginia Beach and Norfolk area of the state. Let me see here. Can I figure out and see a little bit more information? For those who are new here for Live Impact News, a part of what we do is we cover things as they come to us, right? And so you're watching our process as myself and producer Sarah Calloway. We are both looking for information that would be relevant to this case. All right, here is want to make sure I pull up the right number. Let me see here. Okay, let me pull up the right number. So here's another number I'm seeing here from Virginia State Police. I should have read this just right off the email. The number, if you see Turner, is 276. Sarah, I don't know if we can put this up. Is 276-484-9483. 276-484-9483. You can also email questions@vsp.virginia.gov. questions@vsp.virginia.gov. Okay, so those are ways in which you can make tips anonymously. You do not have to give your information, but if you do see him or know where he could be, you are asked to call state police. Okay, let's see here. What's our time? 11:34. Okay, I'm not seeing too much new information at the moment on this particular case. I was thinking maybe we can find out and see maybe how long he's been a football coach there at Union High School in Virginia. But I'm not seeing that not seeing that immediately in some of the information that I'm looking at and some of the I'm trying to figure out from the school, but not seeing that right now, and that is okay. I do believe we'll probably have more on this in other of our broadcasts, either throughout the day or maybe even for our next stream, as you have anchor Connor Reel and producer Nia Camel, who will be here from 1 to 3, also on Live Impact News, but again for our afternoon stream. So, but we'll continue to try to figure out some stuff and what we can get. If we find some new information, maybe we'll come back to this and bring that up. But right now, that is what we have in terms of this search. Again, they are looking for that man there, Travis Lee Turner, who has been missing for a few days now, since Thursday. But he went missing, disappeared after state police agents were going to his house as part of an investigation, which it now appears that he is the subject of a portion of that investigation in which he has now been charged with child pornography and soliciting a minor using a computer. So we will stay on top of that. Here we go. Here's what he was last seen. He was last seen wearing a gray sweatshirt, sweatpants, and glasses. He's also listed as a physical education teacher, and he is the head football coach at Union High School.